both retired, but he was an absolute devil on the B lurk as well. But Skullhunter's another one that I'm pretty, scared of on the T side. And Ruffleco, he's played, I'd say previously hadn't played Yard that much, but now he's a lot more experienced in Yard. I wonder how he's going to look at taking down Skullhunter, who's very good at getting onto that B side, on that B lurk. I feel that's what Vantage needed to take the pressure off, or pressure on, is that really pressure that B side, really pressure that Yard control, so he can wrap around to midi, wrap around to A, or wrap around into secret. And I think that's that key to victory on that T side, is going to be how well they can manage outside. And that's going to be the biggest challenge for Ruffleco on DXA, is how can he stop Skullhunter from getting all these kills? Because Skullhunter, you witnessed it, okay? Like, Skullhunter's an absolute devil on outside.
Outside demon. Well,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Cameo 50. Done to find one tap onto Hugh. Does actually get one tapped himself as Motion gets one as well.
That's a gnarly angle.
It is. You see the likes of Zaiwu play it very frequently with an AUG or a AWP. It's crazy to spot if you're on the T side, and pretty nice angle to have if you are on CT. With that all being said, it's a 3 versus 1. Skullhunter, the outside demons inside ramp, and has to retreat as he has a minute left on the clock, so he's not in a rush. He does have a low HP Ruffleco to deal with himself. I think he's just going to wait this one out. I think if he goes now, he's kind of played it to perfection. Obviously, he doesn't have the privilege of X-Ray as we do.
He's just going to play mind games. Like, he's going to just get a easy bomb plant because he's just stuck here. And I like that little play by DXA there, that trick, where there's only the one player on ramp, baits down towards ramp, and just carries Hardy behind red box.
Grouped up in heaven. Holding outside, of course, like with the timing, they're expecting him to be creeping outside right now. Instead, he's going to be creeping into a 3-man stack. Kio's having a look, takes some shots to the old crown jewels, but Ruffleco will seal it with the Doolies. Good start for the DXA Vantage on obviously the worst side of Nuke, that being T. They could really do with getting around soon to just, boost the confidence again. It's been a little while since they've won a round now, over, I'd say, 20 minutes or so. So, yeah, DXA looking to just close this one out, of course, have a good start to the CT side. An early tactical timeout used as well. Maybe just sending some reminders to the rest of the team is Motion. This is what they like to do. We know this. We've watched some demos from the Greyhound game and so on. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Vantage throw at DXA here. Of course, didn't get a bomb plant. Not going to have a buy.
Yeah, it's just they got stymied and outside. Obviously no smokes. That's difficult to do sometimes. And Motion was holding that Zaiwu angle, and he got a 1-tap on the player at red box. And it's just like, at that stage, everything fizzled out. It's just like, mate, if he's nailing 1 taps from there, because not to mention Motion was a headshot as well. It's just like, bro, we're not getting into secret because he's just going to be swatting us like flies. Like, that's a hard shot to make from their USP, just in case you guys are wondering in the crowd. Very hard shot to make.
I think maybe not. I thought Ruffleco might have been spotted there by Viridian, but it seems the sider was just in the way. Ruffleco expecting a play up to Silo. Does spot the head, gets a few decent tags as well, and now Vantage are left packing towards lobby.
I gotta say, I like the aggressiveness from Ruffleco there. Love the aggressiveness. Now, watch out for the late lurk. Could get a couple of kills. They get the bomb on the beat. That's huge. Now, sees the Shadow Hue, and that was a huge bomb fight. The lurk doesn't get too much in the end. He really gets one, but he does get the bomb drops near, not the bomb, sorry, the weapon drops near him. And it's going to pick up a whole bunch of utility as well.
That is like the main, I wouldn't say the main goal. Obviously, the main goal is to win the round on the eco, but a very good side quest is to get the bomb down. And Vantage do just that. I'm surprised they were actually allowed to just get down vents so easily with not much really stopping them. But they'll take it, massive bomb plant gives them the funds that they need to go for a completely full buy now. And this will be a good round to really judge how Vantage are going to be looking in their map pick. Are they going to opt for smokes outside? Are they going to try and get down secret? Is it just going to be an A hit, ramp hit? Let's see.
I think DXA, they caught that trailing player down the fence, and then they heard noise in the fence, and like, oh, we didn't capture all the people in the fence. Here, and oh geez, a third player towards outside. Actually, not third player, second player towards outside. Motion goes down, but Ruffleco does trade out. Lucas, the man of the moment, on Mirage after his insane clutch. He just drops off ramp, and that's going to give ramp towards Vantage and allows them to pick up A or B. Kyo's activated as well at lobby, just in case they decide to go through towards A. Ramp is such a big control point of Nuke. Like, as soon as you got ramp, you can just go to B or go to A and wrap around. And also, like, the outside player is just left hanging. He still has to be out there, but his tactical advantage is pretty much gone because they can just bypass him.
DXA holding strong for the time being. I mean, 4 versus 4, don't have much util to play with, but they're just waiting for Vantage's move here. And Skullhunter's out on A, does find Kyo. Bomb has been dropped, and Lucas rotates from ramp to vent and finds one with the MP9. Ruffleco and another flank, trying to get a backstab. Does get found out though, so 2 versus 2, 30 seconds left. The bomb is still yet to be picked up. They know that Lucas is down on B. They just don't know where Hugh is right now as he looks to rotate towards heaven.
Yeah, Hugh's going to be able to sneak in here. Won't be able to stop the plant. Stop the plant for him, but Eddie should take him out. Good work by Viridian, just keeping aware of heaven. And now it's going to be Lucas on a very hard retake. MP9 versus an AK. Not the ideal weapon, and definitely not the ideal angle, given he's been spotted at mini. And he ain't going to get very far. Omichella holding at Squeaky. This is the first round on the board for Vantage, and that was a very, very good take by Vantage. They got ramp, they forced Lucas in towards the ramp hole, back onto the B site, and just strangled information out of DXA, basically. Even though they had outside, it just didn't matter. It's just like, well, they can still execute onto A or B at any time they want.
Ruffleco actually opting for the AUG is very rare. You see that nowadays. But
it can be a strong weapon on outside if you get them all funneling in that red box area. And also strong weapon on ramp, of course, as well.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Actually very close to vision. Just looking for Ruffleco's here in the AUG. Actually going towards... Ooh, I think Ruffleco did see vision there. I'm not sure. He's aiming towards. I think he saw vision. Vision was backing off. Vision will peek out. Beautiful shot by Vision.
Yeah, I think they can't get much better than that. Well, if Ruffleco didn't see him, he certainly would have had a question mark on his minimap. So one way or another, he knew he was there. Just unfortunately, your reactions weren't there to back it up. Ooh, motion though. Gonna hold fire for the time being. Doesn't have the Zeus, but he has the next best thing, and that is the knife. Doesn't opt to do so. Just gonna grab the AK. A site has been taken. We do have a one-man advantage, but not gonna expect Vision to be so close behind enemy lines. Gets 2 for free. Now retakes up. Don't play around with this Kyo warp though. The timing for Vision plays to perfection. Baits Kyo out.
Ace.
Yeah, gives him the false hope that he can get onto the ace site for the ace. Takes it down. 2-2. Vantage finds some life.
I was gonna say, Vision, great play. Not only does he take full outside control, he plays a 1% angle and catches both ramp players unaware. He also pre-fires the trade as well. And like I say, I think the trade was a bit surprised that Vision still had ammo in his round towards the end there. He fired about 15 bullets. And when the trade tried to swing in, he's like, what, he's still got 15 left? And then also as well, working out from heaven, really good job as well. Gets the trade almost instantly. And obviously traps Kira in mini with the AUG, where Kira has to swing out if he wants to win. And North is sometimes very horrible to swing out because your aim just can just really go anywhere. That was a very, very good 1v2 by Vision.
And now DXA feeling the heat, as they will be met with their first eco of the map. Vantage look to try and take advantage of it. I won't be the first, and I certainly won't be the last to, you know, use their name to play on words.
Their advantage? Is that what I'm saying, to your advantage? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Should we just do a lot of disadvantageous puns, maybe?
Disadvantage, advantage, you know. It's an easy one to work with, that's for sure, and that's an easy round to win. If you have Omichella with the
lobby.
AK.
Oh no, sorry, good anti-crunch on lobby, my bad.
Yeah, good anti-crunch. I think the crunch could have gone a lot better.
Maybe.
But now Vantage find their first lead. And, well, it's the first lead since Mirage, of course. First half of Mirage. They haven't had one since. So.
And such a good lead to have on Nuke as well, you know. As I said, if you're going to pick Nuke, you better have a good T side. That's looking pretty good at the moment. Like, Vision's got very great awareness on being able to just control the outside. And also not to mention as well, I mean, them like being able to pick Ruffleco out as well, Workshop was incredible as well. It was a one-tap on Ruffleco. And that's what you need is a, you know, Nuke team is great, either a crunch, and also need good outside control as well. Yeah,
he's just been deserted by CTs. Somehow Hugh left on his own in A. I'm not too sure what the call was. Looked to just pressure outside. And now they're paying the price. Bomb's gone down. Time is ticking already. 50% of the bomb time is ticked away as Keo tries to get himself flash through the smoke. Vision and Viridian find 4 between them. The 2 Vs. Where have we heard that before?
Oh, we should bring Order back up, get the Valiance and Vexite back onto it.
Exactly, he knows.
Yeah,
you had to be
them
there.
Back on it. Like I say, Valiance, we've seen him playing for Bad News Kangaroos. He came back for a bit. And it was, like I say, Valiance was a bit disappointing at the start. He wasn't getting into his rhythm. And then he played against, was it Bad News Eagles at one point. And he was just terrorizing them. Like, Bad News Eagles were, like, having legitimate problems trying to close out Mirage because of Valiance. Like, Valiance was just nailing these 1-Ts. And I'm just sitting there watching this and I was like, I can't believe this. He's just absolutely just turned on. They ended up losing, but it was just good to see. Hugh cuts down Damio, but somehow Hughes escaped that. And Vision's just ignoring it. It's just ignoring that duel and just going into secret. And he's got a teammate behind him, I believe, Skullhunter. Will DXA expect this? That 2 players went down secret and ignored their teammate being chipped off, being Damio. Well,
Lucas has dropped, and there's the info gathered. He knows there's one. I'm not sure if he'll expect to. Just going to back up, though. And it looks like the rotations are going to start coming from heaven towards B ramp as well. And Vantage are going to predict that and actually end up working their way back up secret. So this one will be finishing on A. Ruffleco's going to be hearing all of this as well. He's hiding behind the box, just waiting for his moment. Waiting for an opportunity to take advantage here.
I reckon they're checking that box, in my opinion. No way they don't check that box.
I'm not sure.
Jeez.
Oh, here it comes.
Ruffleco could swipe around to this 5-7. Let's have to just play the... Oh, no, Ruffleco instantly traded out. Now Skullhunter. Oh, jeez. Keo grabs 1, gets a Duke. Can you imagine the jump scare there for Skullhunter? It's like, what? Lucas in the 1v. Oh no! It's just so hard. The USB is such a terrible weapon for those little dogfights, basically.
Yeah, you much prefer a Glock there, especially when they're on low HP. I feel like the USP sometimes it can entice you a bit too much to aim for the head. Obviously, you haven't got that many bullets. The rate of fire isn't that great. You have Glock there. You can just burst it to take down the low HP player.
Utility early on. Actually, Hugh's being tagged up. Vision. I'm actually a bit surprised they're giving outside duties to Vision. So, you won't see Skullhunter for an outside, just be Vision instead. And he's been doing quite a good job on outside, actually. Ruffleco's playing very passive on outside. Steep towards secret, so Vision's going to allow him to go towards mini, but Vision gets splashed at the worst possible time. Hugh's got too many to check, and they're in the A side. Molotov towards heaven, and they're just going to back out.
Vantage have certainly found the weakness for DXA CT side right now, and that is A. They are getting into the A site way too consistently. DXA really do need to fix it sooner rather than later if they want to get out of this CT side alive. I mean, they've already given up 6 rounds to Vantage now on the worst side of Nuke. This is again. I'm trying not to cast a curse beef, but this has everything to say map 3. Again, I will say, I said that last time on Anubis, it didn't work out.
So
But,
DXA 11 rounds in a row, got it.
I mean, I'm trying not to because I'm very neutral in this. I just want to see some good Counter-Strike.
Yep.
But what I'm not seeing good Counter-Strike right now is the A hold on A from DXA. Yeah, that's the big problem here.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, you know, first of all, is the outside play on that round in particular, like not guarding Mini. Just no outside presence on that round. But other rounds is just being, you know, just losing those duels here and there. I don't think it's just one issue for DXA. I think that round was just no A presence, or no, not A presence, no yard presence. Of course, you're gonna get punished like that. Like, you need to have yard presence at least. Otherwise, Vision getting a free peek into Mini, basically. Oh, Rufflecoat, very aggressive.
Speaking of free peeks.
That was a very unexpected play, and an unexpected journey from Rufflecoat. Peeks out from line. It's just like, oh yeah, you're dead. They might fire back, actually. Rufflecoat, he's doing it again. They didn't check T-Vents. He's gonna get a couple of kills here. What Vantage? What's happening? They've been caught on their heels twice. It's just up to Skullhunter, but Skullhunter's gone to the B site. Smart man. Just at the vent dive.
They've heard him run down, and no one's reacted.
Yeah, they all rotated to A, expecting a push. Great job by Skull, by the way. Just great intuition. Says like, hey mate, we're not winning anything here. Just get into the vents. That's it. And now he's doing the advantage. Oh jeez, kills the AWPer though. Can he get the one tap onto Lucas? Good work. Towards control. Spray not that great. And that's gonna be a defuse from Keo.
Oof.
Oh, jeez.
Keo, I tell you what, that could have gone very much the way of Skullhunter, and that would have been a horrible blow for DXA. But the 4v1 does get won as it should. But still, it's a bit of like a warning to DXA. You know, this one is nowhere near in their hands. It's not even in their reach right now. They really do need to start turning on and switching on. No, it's what I mean. Like that round was looking so good to start with. The aggression from main from 2 players, and they kind of just forced Vantage into pushing A. And then suddenly you have Skullhunter with a bomb plant on B, which they heard him drop down vents. They just didn't react, and then he had a really good opportunity to win the 1v4. So, yeah,
I think the ramp player just he was just going into A for a lobby crunch, and I'm just like, you gotta get careful there, the ramp player. Just make sure that B site's fine, because you can quickly jump into the vents. 10 seconds later, you got that bomb planted at B. Overall, like, Skullhunter played that very well. Like, you know, almost won the round. Putting the pressure on, whatnot. Also catching the retake players at ramp, completely unaware. Also, DXA did some great early round pressure as well. I mean, Rufflecoat catching the entire team unaware. Few wall bangs going in. Vantage hearing a lot of movements and then making sure that players aren't in the open. Oof. Viridian was ready, but Kier was just a bit readier. Lucas, oh, that's a bit unlucky. Great work by Skullhunter.
That's a blow.
And that's B-side gone.
Yeah, B-side's gone, B-side taken, ramp room gone. And now you have to kind of drop down secret or vent to try and retake. And that's always the big pressure that's on the ramp player. As a ramp player myself on Nuke, you really do need to, you know, make sure that you are the rock of basically the CT side, because if you lose your life, you put the rest of your team in a lot of trouble. Whereas if you just fall off and drop to B and smoke yourself off and you can't be pushed, you basically only give the T side ramp room. They can't push Hell because you should have that Heaven player there holding the Hell push. So the T's have 2 choices. They either stay in ramp room, push the smoke down ramp, or they just go back to lobby and start at square one. If you lose your life, then obviously the T's can go down B very fast, they can push L, there's just a lot of pressure on the rest of the team. And, I mean, we saw it there, you know?
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, like, the thing there, I think basically the Heaven player just got pulled out of position. It was a good play by Vantage pulled out of position, so he couldn't really cover ramp room. Normally, that Heaven player just dropped down straight to Hell, making sure that, you know, that ramp room, even if he goes down, that's still a little bit of protection, but by the time that happened, it was just a bit too late. The Heaven player was pulled out of position, and not really much you can do once you're on the B site. Very hard to get it out, especially in a 3v4 scenario. Kyo, once again, going super aggressive, and, oh, Omichella ready to go.
Yeah, a bit of an off angle as well. Caught Kyo completely off guard. I was expecting the player to be a bit more around the corner, not just sat in the corner and wide open. They throw a HE there, I mean, losing half his health at least. Vision also finding Rofko through the smoke outside. That opens up a critical part of the map, that being the outside. Now they're going to start coming in.
No flash came out, and that is going to be painful. I don't think the flash came out at all, Lucas, from downtown, but he's going to be traded out almost instantly. I think there was a miscomm there because the flash never came out because Skullhunter was waiting for, not Skullhunter, Lucas was waiting for that flash. So Dave's got timing there, and Vantage take 8. Yeah, well, I think we're looking to a third map here. I think Vantage, like the rounds that I've lost Vantage, they've always had a little chance of winning it. Like that round despite it. Like they just look like they're just gonna find a way to win it regardless at the moment.
I'm interested to see what the double up setup does. Other than block each other.
Yeah, maybe. And just DXA just the wins, the round wins that they've had that haven't looked convincing. Like haven't looked that convincing at all recently. As Kira nails 2 shots for a wallbang with the AWP. Doesn't get a kill. Omichella on site.
Oh my word.
Someone. How did he get here?
I'm not too sure. I don't think he knows either because his screen was full white. Now Lucas forced his hand by the Molotov. Does actually end up getting one. So this is winnable for DXA. I mean, retaking from Heaven with an AWP is probably not the most favourable play. Shots are going to rain down. The M4's there to help out though. Omichella had a solid first half and ends it on a solid first half. And we'll see how Vantage finish this map in the second half. We'll be back very shortly, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
So You got me feeling some way, like I might be stuck in a dream. Let's stay here till the day breaks, feeling like I never wanna leave. Keep moving till the sunrise. You take
Welcome back, guys, to the ESL Challenger Melbourne close qualies. We've got the lower bracket final, Vantage and DXA, and I've got to say, DXA are looking in a pretty horrible spot at the moment. Only 3 rounds on their CT side, and Vantage just pushing the advantage over and over again on their T side, and just that A site seemed to be the biggest issue, the Achilles heel, we would say.
Yeah, it was, and DXA have one hell of a pistol round to pull off here. I mean, they lose this one, they give Vantage. I refuse to kind of say it, but they give Vantage the advantage going into the second half as well. And you know you're on the bad side of T side.
Maybe a benefit.
Yeah, benefit would have been a good word to use.
Oh, we need to find synonyms and advantage, okay? Maybe the CEO of
Upper
Vantage
hand.
did this deliberately, okay? He's like, there's no synonym of Vantage other than advantage, mate. You have to use our name as a pun. Ooh, good shots.
Yeah, Viridian under pressure now. Can't repeat this because he's going to lose his life. So he just has to back up and hold the push. Yep, you're right, but he's taking some damage too. 5 HP left on Omichella. So the pressure mounts by shot onto Vantage. Kyo really wants to get that kill as Vision with the Dawdies doing some good work down on B. And Viridian peaks at the perfect time, and it's left motion all on his own. 1v2, but they're low. They're really low. And now Viridian not been checked fully. He's trying to hide. How is motion not found him? What is going on, Josh?
Hang on. Time out. Tech pause. Okay, tech pause here. Okay, was that Glock actually with live ammo? Okay. He's gonna be holding his head in his hands when he finds out that Viridian was on 8 HP the entire time and he didn't nail a single shot. In fact, he'll actually get reminded of it.
Around him.
He actually will get reminded of it. He'll be, you did 0 damage and 16 shots to Viridian.
Yeah, he's
what a round from Viridian. What a round from him.
I mean, yeah, he couldn't have done much more than what he did, to be honest. I mean, did very well to stay alive and find 3 kills, I think it was, with 11 HP.
Sometimes you just do more damage when you have no HP. I feel like there's been a play of that in the AU region where the lower the health was, the more clutch they were. I think it was Helix or something like that who used to play it for DXA. I'm trying to remember. Where like that insane stat where they had like 75% of their kills when they're on 10 HP or lower. That was obviously just for one round. Well, not one round, one match. I don't think he's gonna do it for an entire tournament.
Yeah, I mean, if he does it for his whole career, I'd be flabbergasted.
Yeah, his chairs just pools of sweat from like
it would get to the point where he just starts HEing himself in spawn.
Yeah.
To like guarantee himself a good round.
Daniel's poking and prodding outside with the Moss. Vision with the MP Nuts. Got 1, got 2. Stops the vent dive. Bombs drop outside vents. And Lucas, next one up. And Vantage are telling him to hurry up. We know you're here. It's like, yo, man. In fact, sometimes you just gotta pressure them yourself. Looking for Lucas. Lucas trying to get the knife out. But Daniel pins him against the wall. And Daniel, quick free K there. Holding the outside.
He wants more.
Yeah. He's like, I hunger. There's people, Hoex is, if you guys don't know, is the CEO of Vantage. And he's like telling me, and Wix, he's like, please don't curse, no caster curses, please. But we can't really caster curse your team, because your team's playing very well. Like, we're not saying anything wrong, like, we're just not predicting, we're just examining if it continues as it is. Like, DXA are not looking too flash. Amio's both playing the mini role and the outside role. Hugh trying to jump the box is always going to give away that position as well. So Damio knows there's 2 outside now as well, so that gives a bit of a call out.
And Molotov not go deep enough to stop the push, unfortunately.
Oh, it didn't? I thought it landed. Okay, never mind. The smoke extinguished it. I heard it. I didn't hear the shh, but I heard the Molotov spread out. That smoke must have just launched it later. Damio with the FAMAS, not good enough. Motion deep. But we'll expect the second player to be there. I don't think he will, but Vision's only got 1. And, well, we won't get the second, but Skullhunter, the trade from the vents. I've got to say that they did not expect that. Skullhunter's a dead man, though. Kyo should get the easy kill.
Oh, no.
Kyo fumbling it, should get traded out, or doesn't.
And the problem
Picks up
that
the bomb.
Vantage have here is they've got Viridian stuck on top of B side, but I think it's actually going to work in their favour because Kyo is not ready for it. And Vantage secure 9 map points, Josh, to get this to a map 3 Vertigo.
I don't like that position where Viridian was. Silos is such a strong position on B, like such a strong position. Because you can also get the, like, if anyone tries to smoke and plant under you as well, you can just simply jump on them and just boot them on the head.
Yeah. The only
That's
issue
exactly-
is if he ends up going A, he has to make
Yep.
a load of noise, you know, and then you know where it's
Yep.
coming from.
He's only good for B side. Oh, should be a farm for Omichella here.
Oh my.
That's hard to do. He's trying to spray transfer and he can't see. He's playing full Daredevil mode, basically.
How
Oh,
much
jeez.
life did DXA have left in them on Nuke? Rufflecoat's
Not
doing
many.
his best. He's found the one and only kill that DXA have had in the round. He's getting sprayed through the smoke. He's just 180, 180. Unfortunately, not enough 180s as it's a 33 scoreline finish in map 2. And Vantage, what a way to win your first map of the day on a very strong showing on Nuke, a very strong T side. And yeah, DXA kind of left back, you know, without momentum as we go on to...